Good morning. National Bike Month is drawing to a close. It's Memorial Day weekend, so we'll get the last few miles in. I'm going to try something a little different today. I'm going to take a ride down to Providence, just outside of Providence, to the Washington Secondary Bike Path. It's four connecting bikeways, one in Cranston, Warwick, Coverntry Greenway, and the Trestle Greenway. It's a little over 20 miles each direction, so it'll be a good ride for the day. And I'm also going to bring my old faithful Kodak Sport camera. I haven't used this in quite a while. It's what I've always used to do dialogue while I'm riding. It's a lot less intrusive than a full-size camera. Just hold this up in front and talk into it. It's got some pretty good quality. I'm taking my Scott SUB 40. SUB is the acronym for Speedy Urban Bike. It's a commuter bike put out by Scott 3 or 4 years ago. I picked this up in Austin at one of the Driveway Series races. I got friendly with the bike shop owner, and he gave me a good deal. And a week later, he went out of business, so maybe he gave me too much of a deal. I got everything I need. I got my my fruit. I got an extra bottle of water, some suntan lotion. And for me, we're off. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be about a little over 80 degrees in the Providence area. It's going to be a great day for a bike ride. Ergo the suntan lotion, 80 degrees and sunny. This is the time when you're on tour. You cross a state line, you stop and set your camera up and you do a dance. But this is only crossing into a connecting bike path. I am now in the city of Warwick, Rhode Island, which says it's been here since 1642. That's a long time. But we're on the second of 4 trails on the Washington Secondary Bikeway. I spoke too soon about crossing over to another state on a bike tour. This is crossing over to the Warwick Greenway. This is the second of 4 greenways. The next one is Coverntry Greenway. We're on our way, and that might be the turnaround point. I don't know. We'll see. Here is a tip for all you people wanting to get your bananas to ripen a little bit. If your banana needs ripen, put it in your bike bag and ride around the block. It'll ripen in about 10 minutes. Make sure you eat it before it's too late, which I'm going to do. Riding the rail trails in New England. This is pretty cool. It's either the bee's knee or the cat's meow. I think it's the cat's meow, which is a sign I got at the car wash a little while ago. Behind me is the original Bradford Soapworks building. I never heard of Bradford Soapworks, so I'll look it up when I get home. Good morning. Another milestone, the Coverntry Greenway. If there was ever a time to dance, this is it. But I don't feel like taking out my stand so I can do the dance. But anyway, we got another couple of railroad bridges coming up. We got another couple of tunnels coming up. I don't know if you can understand when I was talking about singing ole, 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 ole. Whenever I go through a tunnel, I pick this up on a friend's YouTube channel. He's got quite a bicycling channel. I'll put a link to it right underneath this picture. But I forgot what I was going to say after the link. I got it. The ole, ole, oles is, I grew up as a soccer fan. I started playing soccer when I was 19 years old. And I quit playing not that long ago. I was in my 50s. Well, it was quite a while ago. But anyway, ole, ole, ole was always a theme song for the fans of the hometown team, especially when a goal was scored after we would make fun of the opposing goaltender in front of us if we could. of the cool things about this Washington secondary bike path is all along the trails you find remnants that were preserved of the old railroad. And this was a railroad supplying all the cotton mills. They would ship it down to the waterfront in Providence or up to Boston and pick up their bales of cotton coming from down. So here I was, minding my own business, riding in the woods, and all of a sudden, what pops up out of nowhere? Pizza. Pizza and whatever else it says behind me. What is it? Oh, and a creamery. Pizza's hasn't been my cup of tea for a lot of years, but I've got my mind set on something else. So I definitely hit the 3% grade going downhill with the wind at my back. So my average speed is going to pick up quite a bit. I think it's going to take me, well, I'm sure it's going to take me a lot less time to go the 16 miles back to my car than it took me to get here. Although it's not a fair comparison because I stopped like every 30 feet to take pictures and videos. I came across this old cemetery on this ride, and it's really, really unique. I've never seen one like this. It takes up a lot of land, and it's in the woods. It's not the kind of cemetery you normally see nowadays with the manicured lawns and the mausoleums. This is an old cemetery. I'm going to go in and check some of the dates on some of these tombstones. Amos Kettle died October 10th, 1819, at the age of 81 years. Yeah. I didn't find a Mexican place for my burrito, but I stopped for a snack in empanada at La Casita, the little Dominican restaurant in Warwick, Rhode Island. It's only $2, so we'll see how it is. It's awful hot to eat now. We'll give it a second. It definitely gives the 2 thumbs up. Good cheese empanada. I think that's how you say it. Boy, is that good. I finally got my burrito after hours and hours of pining for one. Now, she gave me 2 sauces, one red and one green. One is hot and one isn't. Well, I'm going to find out which is which. Oh, black beans and rice. Can't beat it. No carne. Let's try the red sauce. The red is good. The red is hot. One of the things I noticed while riding in Rhode Island, every intersection, ole, 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 that I went through, the cars always stopped. Cars, pickup trucks, people you wouldn't normally expect. And they're very bike friendly all along this 25 mile or 22 mile, whatever it is, rail trail. Every crossing, the cars stop. It's a good sign. Times are changing. And I had to do the ole because I was going through a tunnel. You know that, yeah, that was the end of a great ride on the Washington secondary bike path. You know, I just opened my car and stuck my head in. You could melt metal in there, molten metal. So I'm going to let this thing cool off for a bit before I get in. Open the windows, have a nice drink of water. I had the burrito. It was wonderful. It was more than I expected. So it's the end of a nice day. Did about, I don't know, somewhere between 30 and 40 miles. It was a great day to ride a bike. First really warm day we've had. It seems like the weather here is about 2 months behind. You know, we're getting the April weather now at the end of May. So we've been about 5 years without a winter. We'll see if we ever get one again. But Mother Nature seems to be cleansing itself of the virus, which I think is us. So let's hope she takes it easy on us. Till next time, this is the Midnight Rider coming to you from Cranston, Rhode.